Hey, what's going on YouTube? Arnold Day here, bringing you some new GTA 5 pictures, and these are possibly the best that Rockstar has given us. And of course, like always, my mouse is going to be in this video. But other than that, I want to get straight into it. So straight off right here, you know, Santa Monica Pier. Who doesn't know this place? Well, maybe people who don't live in LA, but this is Santa Monica Pier, and it looks very, very nice. And you know what? Just real quick, I'm gonna bring up a picture of the actual Santa Monica Pier. So this is what Santa Monica Pier actually looks like in real life. And when we look, just take a quick, really nice glimpse of it, and notice when we go back and look at this, it looks rather good to say. I mean, it seems like they got the layout just fine, and I can't find anything wrong. I mean, in actual Santa Monica, there's this building right here, that antenna's right there. This is I forgot what this is. I think it's a restaurant, or I think it is. I don't know. I could be wrong. And then right here, when we actually look at the picture, just take a good look at this part of it, and then when we actually look at the real Santa Monica picture, we can see it clearly right here. So I think they've done a good job at it with it so far. I mean, Santa Monica just looks top notch, exactly like it. We have the roller coaster right there, and it actually does look like Santa Monica's roller coaster with the Ferris wheel right there, of course. So I'm wondering if maybe we can like go on the roller coaster or something, get a ride on it. Maybe we can go on the Ferris wheel. Who knows? I really would like to find out. Other than that, when we take a closer look at this building, it almost doesn't seem like we can go inside of it because the glass looks like fake lighting textures. But oh well. Next picture, anyways. Oh wait, actually, before we go to the next picture, just the only thing that seems unrealistic about this picture is how close downtown is. In reality, downtown is miles and miles away. Right here, it just looks like it's, you know, just a good mile away. I mean, I believe Santa Monica from downtown LA is about 10 to maybe 20 miles away. I mean, if you do look really close when you're at Santa Monica, you can see downtown LA, but that's on a, like, you know, that's if the day is not hazy, which it's California, it's gonna be hazy, things like that. And also, one more thing I need to point out is right here where my mouse is, they got this road perfectly, like perfect. Like GTA San Andreas did not have this road here. It had a road that led here, but it was completely different, and the whole entire way here was just asphalt, which is not really how it's supposed to go. But right here, they got it top notch, perfect. Anyways, next picture. Now, not a lot going on in this picture. I mean, we've already seen many pictures of the downtown area. But there are some things that I do need to point out. And one of those first things is, I mean, just if we go right here, just right here, look where my mouse is at. And if you just pay really close attention to this building, you can kind of see some Hollywood advertising going on. It looks as if, I don't know, like I see like faces on each and every one of them. Who knows? Maybe they're NBA players. Who knows? But in reality, there are many buildings like this in Hollywood and Los Angeles that have these really long, like really long in length, but really small like width pictures, and they're like on the buildings. And seems like they're getting the right idea of downtown LA already. Other than that, when we go right here, you can kind of see a freeway going right by, and once again, there is a freeway that goes like literally just right in downtown LA, and I believe they're getting that right so far. When we look right here where my mouse is at, just take a really close look. I can't zoom in on it, but it almost looks like it's the LAX air tower for the airport. It could be a tree, but it really doesn't look like a palm tree or any type of tree. It looks like a radio tower with the big spinning radio on it. I don't know what it's really called, but it sort of looks like it. Now when we go over here, just take a close look at this building right here. For those of you that know or live in LA, or whoever been to downtown LA, you would know that this kind of building right here is something from the 50s era. So it really does seem like they're getting downtown pretty good, other than this big who knows what construction building. But other than that, yeah, right here you have the US Bank building, and other than that, yeah. Next picture. Not really much going on in this picture other than that saying scuba diving gear and underwater life, and actually there's no life going on down here. I mean, we already know there's sharks, but I was hoping we would see fish in like the next pictures, whatever. Other than that, yeah, there's not really much going on. I mean, hopefully we can put on the scuba diving gear whenever we want, you know, and just breathe underwater for as long as we want. That'd be awesome. Come on. I mean, I think everyone here would agree with me on that. Anyways, because there's not much going on in this picture. Next picture. Well, as we can tell, there's a guy skydiving. But is he skydiving from this plane? Well, I think he's actually skydiving from the plane. If we zoom in just a little bit, you can kind of see the rear butt of the plane open. The canopy, I guess I could just say the back canopy. I don't care which. Go ahead, make fun of me. I don't care. But yeah, it kind of looks like it's open, and he just jumped right out of it. But this time we see a helmet on him. I don't know who this is. I mean, the hands can be anything. But that'd be cool if we can put on helmets whenever. I mean, it looks like a helmet we would see from a motorcycle. But other than that, yeah. Next picture. Alright. Not much going on. Well, actually, a lot going on in this picture. But the first thing I need to get off my back is minigun! Gun! Yeah. Minigun. Yeah. Alright. So, something that I'm actually really liking right now is this bullet drop. Look at this. I mean, sorry, the bullet casings just flying out, and look at that. It's... Oh man, I made a video in GTA 4 where it was a machinima kind of video, you know. It wasn't really that good, but there was at the beginning scene, like my guy was shooting a gun in GTA 4, you know, one bullet casing comes out, but I had so many problems with the bullet casings disappearing and stuff, like right away. So, and of course the bullet casings were not this good looking. These actually look pretty good. Other than that, we can see fire in the background. It looks like it's almost on the tree right here, almost, kind of, in a way. But then we can kind of see it just going over here. I'm not sure if it's on the police car, but other than that, the fire actually looks pretty good. For this car right here, it kind of looks like a police car. You can kind of see the sirens right here. You know, the red and then the blue right here. And then it's probably, I don't know what kind of police car it is. It's probably a Ford just because of this logo. I mean it does look like a Ford logo, so just without the blue and different writing. But other than that, another thing that's hitting my mind is hopefully bandanas actually do something. Like you can just put on a bandana and then take it off after that at your wanted level. Like it becomes, you know, more difficult for the cops to see you. But other than that, yeah, miniguns, man. Gonna scare the hell out of people on multiplayer if this goes on there. Other than that, next picture. So, right here we have a, well, this picture looks a little more in-game than all the other pictures. Just because of the camera angle, I guess, for the helicopter. But other than that, we can see the spotlight just going right down onto this Infernus, which in reality is, I guess, a Lamborghini. I'm not sure what kind of Lamborghini. And it looks actually like the same Lamborghini from GTA 4, just with maybe a little body kit. It looks like it has a body kit. Other than that, I don't know what car this is. Right here, we can see the Hollywood Rose Bowl, and to be honest with you, I was not expecting this in the game. I was seriously just not expecting it. It seemed like they got it in the right position. And if you want, I actually have a picture of the Hollywood Rose Bowl right there. So that's the Hollywood Rose Bowl, and you can clearly see it is by the mountains. Other than that, yeah, it seems like they did get the right idea of it. But something I'm wondering is maybe we can go to concerts in the game. Wouldn't that be something? Or maybe a mission just takes place around there. Something like that. Okay, so now over here, where we can see downtown LA, if we zoom in just a little bit, you can kind of see this purple light right here. And I don't know what that is. It looks like it's coming from the building, you know, and it's like just a light that's facing up. Or maybe it's like some kind of ring that we just can't see in the picture because it's too far. Or maybe it's an advertisement, who knows. But it looks kind of cool. I mean, you can't go on Rockstar for, you know, not making LA or downtown looking that bright and everything, because to be honest with you, downtown LA is not really the brightest place. Like New York City with GTA 4, you know, to the Times Square area. I think the only area that should be bright in the game is where the Staples Center would be, because there's a lot of advertising going on over there. Other than that, though, yeah, this helicopter, police helicopter. If we look right here, you can see the SWAT dude just pointing some kind of gun. I don't know what it is. The last time I was able to see a helicopter weapon, like, you know, some dude just sticking his gun out of a helicopter like this, it was a TAR-21, I believe. So that's what it probably is. Other than that, next picture. Woo! All the rednecks are gonna be happy. It's redneck land. Alright, other than that, I'm not gonna say anything about that actually. I actually live in the mountains, so... Well, yeah, I kinda live in the mountains anyways. Other than that, right here, very stunning detail. Just look at this. The sun actually doesn't look that blinding, but looks fairly nice. And this actually seems like somewhere where, like, you know, we've already seen in one of the other pictures where Trevor was over there. So it looks like we've already seen this area. I would show you the picture, but I would have to search through the, like, what 100 pictures Rockstar has released. Right here we can see that bridge, that same bridge we've already seen before. So something like that tells me that the train tracks are somewhere either below where the camera angle is at or behind it. Right here, look at this water right here. I don't know what's going on here. It's probably a sun glare, but it looks pretty freaky. Almost looks like Avatar. Now right here you can see the road. It looks like a lot of people are going to be making mistakes right here. You know, they're just going to go off-road, and they're going to try and turn, and they're going to go into the water, and they're going to be like, oh crap. Hopefully we can do some racing on this kind of mountain trail right here, because this just looks so beautiful. I mean, the view itself is going to get people blinded. People are going to just, like, you know, they're going to start driving right here, and they're going to see the view, and they're just going to be like, oh god, and then they're going to just, like, go flying into the ocean, or the river, the lake and all that. And just, man, look at the detail. It's just so beautiful. Alright, next picture. Okay, so in this picture we can see, you know, clearly Trevor right here in some kind of Harley looking vehicle, or sorry, motorcycle, or it looks like a Harley. It could be a sports bike, who knows. It just looks like it from the front. Other than that, you have his helmet on. It almost looks like we're gonna be having different types of helmets for different types of motorcycles you're driving and whatnot, which I think is pretty cool. Right here you can see the stunning mountain details as they're in the desert, something California is famous for. Right here, this guy, I mean, you can see clearly see the 3 trucks right here. And on this one, there's nobody on the sides. It's probably a view distance thing, who knows. But you have this guy right here, you know, what's up with the lighting here? I mean, either Rockstar did this on purpose, or they're truly just not done with the game yet. I'm gonna go with either one of the two, because we really don't know. But who knows, maybe this is some special kind of character, who knows. Something that they just don't want to show yet. I mean, even inside the vehicle it looks a little too dark. Over there they look a little too dark, but I can kind of agree with the distance darkness. Other than that, the trucks fairly look the same, but I started noticing this on top, and it looks like it's going from blue to yellow to red. So I'm thinking that maybe this is some kind of undercover police vehicle, maybe, or maybe some gang vehicle that just has police sirens on it. Who knows? Other than that, next picture. Alright, so you can tell there is definitely editing in this picture, some like kind of vintage kind of editing, and you can clearly see, like, you know, that Venete kind of editing and sepia on the corners. But other than that, this picture just looks rather beautiful. The clouds look amazing for the detail, and then all these wind turbines just look amazing with the mountain details in the distance. I started noticing something right here, and almost looks like it, I don't know what it is. I can't make it out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I just can't make out what it is. It almost looks like it would be the Golden Gate Bridge, but as we already know, there's no San Francisco area part of the game in it. Other than that, here's the car right here. The car, I believe, I am sorry if I'm getting this wrong to all the fans for whatever car this is made up, but I think it's an Aston Martin vehicle, some high performance, probably either British or German kind of vehicles, maybe a BMW, Mercedes, but I'm going with either Aston Martin or a Jaguar, one of the other two. I think it's an Aston Martin because you can clearly see the vents right there, and it fits that Aston Martin look in a way. Of course, the vents are not this big for an Aston Martin, but I mean, Rockstar has their own ideas. Now right here you can see this light trail. I'm not sure if it's part of the picture editing or not, but so far maybe the idea is good, maybe it's not, who knows. When I played the old Need for Speed Most Wanted, that light thing got kind of annoying, so who knows. Other than that, next picture. So right here we have Michael, you know, just posing for what? So here's Michael, you know, he's posing with some kind of cool looking sedan vehicle. Just take a round look at some of the detail. You know, the building shadows, and I'm being FaceTimed by somebody. We can see, you know, Michael just posing here, you know. He's got the cool look going on. When I like, you know, looked at this picture, I almost thought he had like some kind of funny glasses on or whatever, and because it just looked like right here he had some kind of mustache going on, his nose was a little bigger, until I then noticed it was a shadow, and I don't know what I was thinking. It's a shadow clearly, so that's awesome. Now we don't need EMB for character shadows on themselves. You can clearly see the shadowing right there in the inlayers of his shirt. But other than that, yeah, we can see some, you know, sedan looking vehicle here that he's just laying on. Hopefully we can do stuff like this in game. Like, I heard like something like, you know, Rockstar has some kind of internet thing that you can do with your phone, and you know, maybe this is one of them, you know, posing for pictures and then you can share with your friends. That would be awesome. Hopefully this is part of it, and who knows, maybe now console players don't need or console players can do what PC players already do with GT4, which is, you know, they do some cool editing stuff with it. Other than that, you can see the mountain detail back there. This looks like it's a bridge, and the only reason I'm saying that is because in Los Angeles and California, or in the United States in general, when we get to bridges, a lot of the street lights tend to look like this on bridges. In a way, in my city, when we cross a bridge or when we get the downtown area, the lights look exactly like this, except it just doesn't have this really long thing right here. But But yeah, I mean that's what I'm just going off of. So it's probably a bridge, probably not a freeway. Hopefully not, because then freeways don't ever last forever. Other than that, right here we have some shadowing detail on very small objects, some shadowing on this. I think it's some things that GTA 4 was missing, shadowing on the very small objects. You had to, you know, get an EMB or an ice enhancer in order to get that shadowing on objects like this. But other than that, this kind of ends the, you know, GTA 4 pictures. There's 10 in total. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I tried to make it as best as possible. I rushed it kind of in a way because I'm kind of busy. But if you guys haven't noticed, Rockstar seems to be releasing these pictures in during times when, you know, we're on, like, you know, some kind of break or whatever. Like right now in the United States, at least in California or where I go to school at, it's a spring break, and it's I'm right in between, you know, like I'm already halfway through my spring break. So I remember last time they released GTA 5 pictures right when winter break started for me, and they released pictures right when it was Thanksgiving. So it kind of seems like they're releasing pictures over holidays. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, I could be wrong. It's just something I'm saying. The first time they even released pictures was during summer break. So, and one more thing I forgot to point out is cameras right here. There's a camera right there. Other than that, thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. I got many more videos coming up. The next video I might have coming up is a Need for Speed Shift 2 video, since I finally beat the Nuremberg Ring. So stay tuned. Bye.